Elon Musk released a few interesting messages about Putin and explained why, because of Putin in the USA, a lot of policies are being established by non-professionals who do not know what they are doing. According to Musk, Putin wants to spread in the US the same ideology that destroyed San Francisco. Musk also explained how activities of Putin create more problems for locals, and no one is there to fix them. Musk even suggested very important direction on how billions of dollars from US that are spent should be allocated in the right way and more efficiently. That's why Musk is involved with new elected US government in new negotiations with Putin to somehow improve US-Russia relationship and de-escalate the very difficult situation there. So let's explain everything. So Elon Musk shared a very interesting opinion to his Twitter followers, and Musk believes the latest efforts of Putin are misguided attempts by elites to dictate societal outcomes, potentially leading to more harm than good by stifling innovation and free market dynamics. Elon Musk said, because of wrong policies, these are situations where we are not strong in the geopolitics, and inside people are pouring across the border like it's World War Z, and all of this makes our enemies like Putin happy, and that's bad. As you know, United States politics is very chaotic. At the end of 2024, USA had an election, and a lot of influential people donated millions to Future Forward, a nonprofit supporting Vice President Kamala Harris. This organization played a key role in raising funds for Harris's campaign, as reported by the New York Times, and many billionaires who haven't officially endorsed Harris for president, but supported her with multiple speeches, Twitter posts, and financial resources. And they shared concerns with close friends and publicly as well about the possibility of Donald Trump returning to office. However, it still happened, and Trump won. And now, after Harris lost and Trump won, the situation in the United States is very messy. Because as we mentioned, because of this election outcome, many billionaires are expressing concerns over Donald Trump's return to office, fearing potential disruptions to the economy and regulatory changes that could impact their industries. Trump's unpredictable policy shifts, especially on taxation, technology, and international trade, create uncertainties for large corporations and investments. However, Putin pointed out that this election was unique and particularly important for Americans and Russians. Putin stated that he welcomed Trump's suggestions about improving geopolitical situation in the world. On the other hand, Elon Musk has emerged as a strong financial supporter of former President Donald Trump. Musk has pledged up to $1 million a day for Trump-supporting voters, and Elon Musk many times already criticized Putin for his political decisions. The conflict between Musk and Putin is not new because everything started 4 years ago. That's when in 2021 on Twitter, Musk asked, "At Kremlin, Russia, would you like to join me for a conversation on Clubhouse?" In a follow-up tweet, he added a message in Russian, which translated to, "It would be a great honor to talk to you." It wasn't immediately clear why Musk wanted to reach out to the Kremlin. The Twitter handle he tagged is the official account of Russia's president, Vladimir Putin. This small gesture raised some questions among the public. The same year, Elon Musk told a conference in Moscow that Tesla is considering setting up production in Russia, and the Kremlin expressed interest in arranging a meeting between Musk and President Vladimir Putin. Speaking via video link at a student forum organized by some of Putin's key aides, Musk mentioned that Tesla was close to establishing a Tesla presence in Russia, and more broadly also in Kazakhstan and neighboring regions, which he said would be great. He added, "Over time, we will look to have factories in more parts of the world, potentially Russia at some point." During the event, Musk shared his vision for future bases on the Moon and Mars, and praised pioneering Russian scientists, including rocket scientist Konstantin Tsiolkovsky and Soviet space program architect Sergei Korolev. The forum, aimed at revitalizing the Soviet-era Knowledge Society educational program, was chaired by Sergei Kirienko, Putin's domestic policy chief, and hosted by Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov, who Musk said had invited him. Musk remarked, "I think there's a lot of talent and energy in Russia, and I think there should be more dialogue and communication between Russia and the United States." He encouraged people to be optimistic, saying, "Hopefully that energy continues into the future. And I would just like to strongly encourage people to strive to make the future better than the past." This forum marked the first public contact between Musk and the Kremlin since he invited Putin to a chat on Clubhouse back in February. Peskov commented that Russia was not actively preparing a Musk-Putin meeting, but hoped that in time it'll probably happen at some point, according to Interfax. However, in 2022, when accused of being in touch with Putin, Elon Musk denied it. Ian Bremmer, president of the consulting firm Eurasia Group, accused Elon Musk of speaking directly with Russian President Putin. Bremer claimed that Musk told him he spoke to Putin in September, discussing the war in Ukraine and possible ways to end the conflict. Elon Musk told me he had spoken with Putin and the Kremlin directly about Ukraine, Bremer said, adding that Musk had shared the Kremlin's red lines. However, Musk denied Bremer's claims in a tweet, stating he hadn't spoken to Putin in over a year. "I have spoken to Putin only once, and that was about 18 months ago," Musk wrote, adding that the conversation was about space, not Ukraine. Musk further dismissed Bremer by tweeting, "Nobody should trust Bremer." In the following years, Elon Musk's conflict with Putin got more interesting. However, in 2023, ex-Elon Musk told Pentagon officials in a call about the satellite internet SpaceX provides to Ukraine's military that he had personally spoken with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Musk shared this information during an October conversation with Colin Kahl, then the Pentagon's top policy official, after Ukrainian forces lost connection to SpaceX's Starlink service as they moved into areas disputed by Russia. With the U.S. involved in aiding Ukraine in its war against Russia, Ukraine relied heavily on Musk's Starlink satellite internet system to guide its munitions and assist with battlefield reconnaissance. There were fears that Musk might lean toward Russia, especially after he briefly disabled Starlink over Russian-controlled areas before being urged to turn it back on. Musk, to his credit, had been covering the costs of Starlink on his own, even as other companies received government funding. Eventually, Musk agreed to keep supporting Ukraine's government without charge, despite Starlink losing money. Musk also proposed a peace plan that included allowing Russia to keep some of the territory it had seized, which many viewed as unfair to Ukraine. This suggestion raised further concerns, as most countries would be unwilling to give up their land in a similar situation. The conversation even humorously compared giving up Cornwall in the UK, which while beloved is often rainy and sparsely populated, making it a light-hearted example. As of now in 2024, following the 2024 elections, Elon Musk, alongside new-elect President Donald Trump, became a central figure in backchannel diplomacy with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Musk and Trump are both seen as unconventional figures globally, and their teamwork in these peace talks has drawn a lot of attention. Musk, known for his practical approach and outspoken opinions, is focusing on using economic and tech-based incentives to encourage Russia to ease its stance. While some international leaders have mixed feelings about this effort, Musk's reputation for creative solutions and Trump's prior relationship with Putin have made them a unique team, which many believe could lead to productive discussions. The negotiations are still in progress, and there are some hopeful signs from recent private meetings. Though some leaders remain doubtful, there is a real sense that Musk and Trump's combined influence could succeed where regular diplomacy has faced challenges. They are reportedly exploring options like tech partnerships and economic deals that could benefit Russia if it makes moves toward peace. Even though there are still obstacles, this effort has inspired hope among those looking for an end to the conflict. And that's it for today.